What's going on, boxing fans? Joel Williams here at the distance. I had an outtake just now. I actually fell and slipped off the couch here. But anyway, guys, got a video for you guys. This is a post-fight Sergio Martinez versus Sergei Dzindziruk. Match took place last Saturday. Wanted to get my post-fight video in before I go out of town this week. And usually, kind of the thing I have is if I don't have a post-fight video past like Tuesday, more than likely I'm not gonna talk about it. But overall, it's a very good matchup between Martinez and Dzindziruk. Ended in a knockout. But Martinez, it seems to me, just continues to look better each and every fight. Looked great against Pavlik, knocked out Paul Williams, and now against Dzindziruk, he's going in and he's boxing dude and he's being aggressive. He's out jabbing the jabber, and that's pretty much how you fight a jabber. You out jab him. You use your own quick jab. If you look at the difference of jabs, Dzindziruk has a stiff, kind of a stiff approach to jabbing his opponents, and didn't throw too many punches to follow it up. It was just a single jab and maybe a single shot behind it. Or if Martinez was kind of just close inside, that's when he would let his hands go, but he didn't let his hands go much in this matchup. Sergio Martinez, just in this matchup, was just very sharp, very quick, very good on his feet. Used his legs a lot, used the ring a lot, and he would counter over Dzindziruk's jab with a hook. Sometimes that hook would get there before Dzindziruk's jab got there, and the movement was a lot of trouble for Dzindziruk, who kind of just tried it around, had trouble just kind of setting his feet, and as he was setting his feet, he was getting jabbed and countered, from time to time. But it's overall, Sergio Martinez had a very dominant performance over Dzindziruk, who I think had trouble keeping up with him. That's just my personal opinion. I think he had trouble keeping up with Sergio Martinez, and not only did he have trouble keeping up with him, but I just don't think he really could have competed with him. He didn't really have the style to just go in and make it a very competitive fight, because he wasn't as quick. He has alright power, but he just wasn't as quick. He had alright power. He wasn't going to knock him out or anything. Most he could have done was just try to outbox him, but he had trouble doing that because, like I said, he couldn't keep Martinez at the end of that jab, and he kept getting countered over the jab. So it's very difficult for Dzindziruk to fight with those elements set. But if you just look at the matchup, it would be hard to notice that Dzindziruk was a champion for a few years just with the way this fight went, because Martinez just did everything, basically did everything right in this matchup. Even though I thought Dzindziruk should try to shoot an uppercut inside a couple times when they were kind of just standing in the center of the ring, I don't think he just wanted to execute it. I think he probably think he was taking too much of a risk. Either that, he was going to get countered with the left hook, one of the two. But just overall, very good matchup for Sergio Martinez. Martinez, was pretty much just a dictator of the action of the matchup. And what more can I say? I don't know who he's going to fight next. It was a crappy move to take the belts away from him. Two belts that I believe he worked very hard to get. And yeah, he did take the money matchup against Dzindziruk. He did take the money matchup. I don't blame him for that, because there's more money and more exposure fighting on HBO than fighting Sebastian Zibik, and getting less money and less exposure. It's more money getting exposure and being on HBO, apparently. Also, it's like I said, it's going to be very. I don't know who's going to fight in July. The Saints going to be fighting in July. It's going to be kind of hard to judge there. I know he's not fighting Chavez Jr. Please do not do that fight. maybe Dmitry Pirog, maybe him. Um, maybe even Felix Sturm. I would like to see that matchup though. Felix Sturm is in talks of fighting someone else. Um, and maybe a third match with Williams. No, I don't want to see that match. I'm fucking with you guys. But anyway, guys, that was Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.